What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
We're going to defeat the remaining Venitori and do some stuff. Then we can start hunting down for what we really want down there. Word scrawled faintly in blood? I'm pretty sure the word scrawled faintly in blood shouldn't be all caps. They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. Ah, so this demon guy. Seems like kind of a big deal. That's neat. This feels like an older Dragon Age zone where it felt like that they were doing something. I said old Dragon Age zone, Inquisition specifically is what I'm meaning. Oh, they literally do mean just 2 feet away. They're a Venitori. It feels really bad not to be here with Emmerich. Scout Harding, because I've invested so much into you. And then come out, Mr. Emmerich. Alright, Emmerich. Let's kill some of Venitori.
Trouble scouted.
We bleed their strength. They crumble.
Take him out.
This should take care of them.
Looks like the
Ready again.
Venitori planned on taking a few things with them. The villains.
It's over.
The villains. There's a lot of heart into that one. I heard that. Literally a doorway. They're still in there somewhere. Right next door. We cannot stop them. Can we not kill the rest of these guys? Well, what are you being held on to? They're all being tied to that one. Ah, here we go. Don't mind this, I'm just gonna steal your goods, Emmerich. The Dense Tome. Templars in Navarra. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Navarra is not unlike the Imperium when it comes to Templars. Navarran Templars still put down anyone foolish enough to be possessed by a demon. This is sensible. It's the best use of an attack dog if you're obliged to set one at the gates. Their political power, however, is thin. They're not beholden to the Necromancers, but the Necromancers don't always yield. It's how they banned the Templars from their crypts. How cynical. Oh, that's a note from Emmerich. How so cool. The unvarnished opinions of our kingdom. Navarre's Templars are hardly banned from the Grand Necropolis. There's simply a tacit agreement that any trouble arising there is best left to necromancers with a certain amount of experience. So they're banned. We deal with our own stuff internally. Well, that's good. Answers an interesting question if you're thinking about
I'm
how
pleased to
the
travel
mages
with
work.
you, Scout Harding.
Just call me Harding. Should I call you Professor Volkarin?
Oh no, Emmerich will do. This doesn't seem a group to insist on formality.
I'm surprised some of us still wear pants.
Was that a dig on me? Who's that a dig on?
Ranged attackers!
I've got questions. Another door. Oh, I remember this place. Maybe I don't remember this place. Nope, I remember this place right there. That's where we fell. Okay, we keep going through here. Oh, this is where the haunting is. Nice, nice, nice.
There's a haunting.
Malice. Okay. I somehow got clear of that. Jump up. Target him in the center.
Get out of there!
Quickly!
Harding, I think you need to heal me actually. Come on, give me some stagger. Oh, do it again then.
That thing was like an evil Manfred.
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity sometimes turn to malice. Right away.
I think this wisp wants something.
Ah, I see why we can do this quest now. Although again, I'm pretty sure Emmerich can do it. Did I do it in the wrong order? I don't see where another one would be.
Of course.
think this wisp wants something.
Yeah, we'll do that one first. Silver
Ross.
spoon.
Thanks.
Very generous.
But where do you go? You don't have a place to go. Here you go. After getting us a memento, after getting us treasure, it leads us to more treasure. I'm not gonna say no to more treasure. I think I would have recalled this if we did the main quest because this looks awesome. Yeah, we didn't do that in the main quest. According to that necromancer we spoke with.
See that?
More
The-
Venitori. They're summoning a demon this time.
Remember when the Venitori were using Darkspawn? Oh, I shouldn't throw them past the water. Ow. Hello, Mr. Demon. Can you stop disappearing on me so I can just... Thank you.
Coming at range.
I got you, Mr. Mage. Check this out. Oh, fancy, fancy. Hope you love the water.
One for us.
Venitori sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
Myrna and Vorgoth will be happy. Think that's the last of the trespassing Venitori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected.
We got the
We
good
really
upgrade.
must raise some new corpse guards.
Scout Harding has a thing too. We're doing good. like I'm missing one more of these guys. Visitors are discouraged from leaning too close to the pools. It's said that one can hear the secrets of the dead in the ripples of the cascades, but sometimes the waters plunge deeper than they should. Well, I have thrown a lot of people in there, so that tracks. Oh, fix it.
At once.
There we go.
Hey, bud. Strange painting.
What do you dream of in the dark?
No, not yet. Don't bury me. I'm alive. I'm still alive. It's open. There's light.
Huh. That's a little disturbing.
Got it.
But disturbing in a good way. It actually shows something of necromancy and it being creepy. Thank goodness for that.
You don't burn the dead? You just store them?
Devourer is dedicated to preserving the deceased.
Not the time for a conversation.
The graves of the Grand Necropolis seem a bit exotic.
There was a girl in my village who put her dolls in dramatic scenes. This is kind of like that, isn't it? Except with dead people.
This will be good enough to get things going.
Ranged incoming.
Get them quickly.
They're hitting us from afar.
Yeah, they hit me from right up close, where I can't hit a drop kick.
Nice moves.
I like how the combat ended not with the big,
All
with the
safe?
big one, and not with the small ones, and not when combat was actually finished. Alright, this was the door that wasn't there before. Goodbye. Excuse me for a moment.
That's the last of them.
Good work,
Oh, you'll actually just let me open the winch here? Okay. Couldn't get this before with the story quest. Vibrant quill. What's this? To effect a proper cleansing of the vaults of the beloved, should malign spirits find their way into the vaults, they will be drawn again and again. After you drive them out, you must light the candles to keep them from returning.
These are instructions. Lighting candles will drive away malign spirits from the vaults.
An ancient practice. Let us see if it avails us.
Let's look for those candles we have that will cleanse this place.
I feel like Emmerich should have known that. But it also defeats the purpose of exploring. People should know and be able to tell us things that they should know and they shouldn't know.
Last candle. The vaults should be quieter now.
The air grows lighter already.
Maybe this could have been a much more interesting ritual. I'm not sure. Funeral finery. Getting lots of good stuff for you, Mr. Emmerich.
That's a problem. They're behind you.
Detonate for me. Where did you go? Did you just slip out of existence? Did for a second there, didn't you? Alright, that's the two of them.
That's a win.
We're not done yet.
See that, bad guys.
Yay. Looks like there's something over there that we missed last time. That doesn't sound like us. A public warning. What a memento. Oh, a poster that says do not drive like that. So most other rooms have had some sort of mini puzzle that has let you summon a wisp. Oh, here we go. Ever in eternity we lie. Ever in eternity we lie? That doesn't give me anything. There's a ton of bones here. I wonder if they're just not available to go here yet. I'm gonna vote yes. Usually this is way easier to figure out, or at least easier to figure out if there's something that's amiss. What I want to do is get to that second floor, which we should be able to get to really easily if we skip through the center. And then maybe there'll be a wisp that will take us somewhere else. But we might just be done. Oh,
Have the vows in the vaults of the beloved been renewed?
We have
they have more to say. Thought I had opened that door. This one is undiscovered.
Do you hail from Ferelden, Harding?
Born and raised near Redcliffe. Just a regular place. Nothing fancy, like where you're from.
Ferelden's a storied kingdom. Its heroes have shaped the path of our age.
That's the nicest thing anyone up here has said about Ferelden. Most people talk about how Ferelden's just dogs and mud.
Terrible. You mustn't pay them any mind.
It's funny, that's what Inquisition called them. Hey, there's the Venitori camp that we found the slave at. That wrote us a letter to say I'm not a slave anymore. Oh, that's one thing I was gonna say. Is they definitely took the Mass Effect 2 genre of format. With the missives and the quests of like, hey, let's come back here, we have something that we need to deal with. But they combined it with open world sections rather than streamlined mission zones. And I bet it's because if they did that with this, the game would feel way too short. Because Mass Effect relies on the dialogue to get everything done. And this game does not. This game wants to put its action front and center. So it doesn't work. Hey, there we go. Well, if there's another quest, we might as well just do it while we're here.
There are no further signs of the Venitori. However,
Oh, we have to probably report in.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
We've an unseen visitor.
They pass on.
How are we doing?
Arm yourself.
We can rank up.
Farewell.
So now we change our party back to the two best ones. Oh, is there more places that we can go though? I think there is. No, we couldn't go past that door. And we couldn't go past the other door. So we are stuck for now. Can't finish the Grey Warden's final repose. We can... Oh, are we We can already do the next mission? I wouldn't have thought we could.
We need that report.
Haunting in Arlethan Forest. Find the demon. So there's a haunting here. Okay, there's a haunting. There's a haunting in a bunch of locations. Got it. We're clicking on the same cylinder now.
Get ready.
Over there. That could be the haunting spirit Merlin told us about. Something about a
Nocturnix.
spirit whose sleep was stolen by the gods.
And now Emmerich sees as other people's dreams.
I love how they have to say that Emmerich is saying all these things.
Where have they gone?
Understood.
Honest makes killing look like a dance.
There's one less spirit stirring up trouble.
Maybe he'll finally get his stolen sleep back. Not getting to ever rest. I'd be cranky too.
Yeah, I suppose I would be too. I don't know if I'd ever murder some... There's a Star Trek episode that says I probably would.
We got company. Let's go.
Hey, Darkspawn! Oh, this is returning to the Vorgoth and the Necropolis. We don't want to be going this way. Ooh, look at that water splashing effect! That must be the shader problem.
Finish it.
Nicely done, Rook.
I wonder if that lets us travel during all combat. We're looking for that. We don't need to go this way. Solve ourselves a haunting. Must be missing something, I.
Look there.
It's not enough you disturb my sleep. Now you interrupt my journey in the wicked world.
Ooh, hey!
That sounds like The trapped demon in the Acropolis.
Great conjecture. I'll flay you alive before you find the treasure I prepared.
Wrong way. Where is he? Where is he? Not this way.
In the back. Don't just stand there.
Oh, come on. Rudder. Ooh, we can whirlwind each other, but mine's better than yours.
On the job.
Rook for ya.
That demon knew us. It sounded exactly like the one trapped behind that sealed door in the necropolis.
You're right.
The note I found said we had to defeat lesser demons before we could reach the ones sealed away. But maybe it was wrong and they're all the same demon.
You'll have to tell me if that makes sense. Last I checked, demons were demons. Wait, is there an area over here that we still haven't gone to yet? Is that the door that's locked? Or is that like cliff that we can't climb? Or a barrier we can't get through? There's one in Docktown and there's one in Hossberg. Which means we can't do any more locally. We've done as much as we can in Arlithin. We can't go any further in Ravane. Yeah. Restless Dreams. And there's another demon that we can... Parched Hopes that we can do there. Hossberg. There are new quests available in Treviso. We've only explored 37% of that city. Discovered, anyway. Oh, discovered is just how many treasures and how many altars and Dreadwolf altars we have found. We have a ton more treasures to see here. We haven't gone there. And there's a few we could see. City saved 150. City saved negative 250. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what we can do about that. We'll retreat back to the lighthouse, which is still 0% discovered. Because there's going to be 2 chests that stay till the very end of the game. Oh, missives. Ooh, Tash. Balara has something. Nev has something to say. She's going to call us out for being jerks. For saving the innocent rather than saving the Devinter. All right, tell me what your quest is about. Let's
Usually have
Let's
to dodge
see.
traps and fight spiders to
continue
see
with
this
this.
much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
For gold and glory.
Right. You were one of us. How'd you end up here?
I'm exploring my necessity, politics.
I upset the wrong nobles in
Politics.
Ravine.
Ugh, those assholes.
That's what I said when I kept one of them from running off with a dangerous artifact.
Isabella sent me with Varric until things cooled down.
Ugh, politics. The lords don't take me on political jobs.
Lucky you.
Traps and dragons. That's what I'm good with. Traps and dragons are simple.
We didn't have a dragon hunter when I was
Why
with
do
the
the
lords.
lords need you?
Why do they care about dragons now?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
What's the most interesting trap you've run into?
Old
Tell me
elven
about
armory.
traps.
Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh, puzzles.
Thinking hard. I don't think you have a ton of opinions that you're telling me right now, Saber416. Just.
But puzzles give
I'm
you a
good at
chance to
puzzles.
test your wits.
I like puzzles.
To prove you're smart enough to beat whoever designed it.
Ugh.
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It had these 3 poles with sets of different size rings on 2 of the poles.
And you had to move the rings over to
Not
the
the
third
classic-
pole, and the rings
the
had
classic
to be
Pyro
sized
one.
right and crap.
Yes. You've seen it.
That thing is Vashadon.
The good old days, it's simpler.
Don't forget the loot. Stolen treasure, in
treasure.
your hand, traps snapping shut all around you.
Hey, we're not thieves. We don't steal.
Barb's team literally stole the big price sword from the Grand Tourney of Starkhaven.
Starkhaven's full of assholes. It doesn't count as stealing from them. You don't screw over anyone who can't afford it.
If the Lords of Fortune ever get a coat of arms, we should print that on the bottom in Old Tavine.
My mother works with them. That's how I met the lords in the first place.
That was an awkward transition, but I imagine there was another dialogue option that led into it better, or because we are part of the Lords of Fortune, that overrode everything, which not a smooth transition. Better writing would have
When I
gotten that
left,
over there.
Ravine was trying to figure out whether to arrest us or ignore us. How do they feel these days?
They were angry for a while, and the Antam invaded.
I don't remember meeting your mother when I ran with the Lords. What does she do? Appraisals?
Yeah, she tells them how rare something is, how much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Qunari in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
I can say it's a good system. Oh, I can say that's generous of them. We don't mess up
They put a
internally.
lot of thought into it. Probably more than I did
I'll
when I
use the
collected
unique
relics.
dialogue option. We have it.
Just thinking about the gold.
And the glory, too. Can't forget the glory. Though if I defeat these gods, I'll have cornered the market there.
The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. Only skill she had was Qunari history. The lords gave her work.
Get some rest.
Well, then
We'll be in the thick of it
rest up.
soon enough.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat? Or traps?
Nah.
Alright. Just let me know when.
Nah. Not great dialogue either. When it opens up, we can go do the thing now. Okay, okay. Well, if we're gonna do that, we might as well talk to Nev. Then we can leave. I said that like 20 times already. That I need to be done, and it's now been a half hour. I can change decor in here? With the vast history of the Grander Paths, current humble Dalish. What changed? Just the seats and that? Oh, it's because it's a bookshelf and nothing else changed, really. Well, it's Navarin. Ooh, the skulls and the statue. Ooh, no. Don't want skulls in here. Okay, that's the basic. Guess we'll go with Elven and see how it goes. I do like the 2 golden dreadwolves now. Feels a bit busier. I don't know if I'd put the statues right here. It feels like your space is more closed off and smaller than it is.
Farewell for now.